I'm announcing that effective today, Pennsylvania is going to join the U.S. Climate Alliance. This bipartisan coalition of 24 governors representing over half the U.S. population has committed to implement policies that uphold the commitments our nation made in the Paris Climate Accord. In the absence of leadership from the federal government and the wholesale dismantling of national climate and environmental policies, I am proud to join with states that are leading the way towards new climate solutions, and I am committed to actions to reduce emissions. I'm proud to join the Department of Environmental Protection in releasing the 2018 Pennsylvania Climate Action Plan. While previous iterations of the action plan scratched the surface, this year's edition looks comprehensively at climate change right here in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania has always been a place populated by intelligent and forward-thinking people. So I'm confident that we can make smart decisions that advance our economy while ensuring that the Pennsylvania we pass on to future generations is even healthier than the one we inherited.
I am deeply grateful for the governor's legislation, or leadership, I should say, on this issue. Thanks to the efforts of his office, Pennsylvania will now join the ranks of states who are addressing climate change head-on. And by joining with the other 23 states in the U.S. Climate Alliance committed to uphold the Paris Accords of back in 2015, Pennsylvania can now resume its leadership in climate action. We will still need support. We need that. We know we need more support, but I am deeply heartened by the progress we're making and the partners we have here on stage.
Make no mistake, when the history of our era is written, global climate change will be identified as the #1 issue, and future generations will judge us based on what we do or don't do on that issue. Senate Bill 600 and House Bill 1195 would get us to 30 by 30, 30% renewable energy by 2030.
Climate Action Plan identifies 19 strategies, including over 100 actions across 8 different sectors that, if implemented, would drastically lower Pennsylvania's greenhouse gas emissions. As Governor Wolf states, climate change is the most critical environmental threat confronting the world. Solutions to a crisis of this magnitude require all Pennsylvanians to work together and do their part. The time to act is now. Climate Action Plan identifies 19 strategies, including over 100 actions across 8 different sectors that, if implemented, would drastically lower Pennsylvania's greenhouse gas emissions.
I think as the manager of the Commonwealth's largest land mass owned by the citizens of Pennsylvania, 2.5 million acres owned by every citizen in the Commonwealth, it behooves DCNR to play a leadership role in impacting and reducing our impact on climate. You've heard the term working forest. Those forests are out there today working for you. Forest trees are 100% carbon. Currently, the forests of Pennsylvania are reducing and blunting greenhouse gases by 10%, according to DEP's recent greenhouse gas report. So 10% today. Imagine what that can be if we increase the forest cover of Pennsylvania. The model that Governor Wolf and the legislature are portraying for Pennsylvania now, our leadership at the state level can be magnified, at the local level can be magnified at the individual levels.
Of them, just 15 of those 100 would get us to, I think, 21% reduction in carbon emissions by 2026. So that leaves what, about 5? The goal is, to get to.
Given that you are joining the Climate Alliance, I'm curious, are you reconsidering Pennsylvania's participation in the regional greenhouse gas